If you like our video, then please subscribe to our channel Canada and More, and please hit the bell icon for more update.
10 things you should know before migrating to Canada. Number 1. Canada is huge. Canada's great for people who like it, because there's absolutely loads of it. The country is the second largest in the world, behind Russia, measuring nearly 10 million square kilometers. Think of this: you could fit the United Kingdom into Canada over 40 times. It would take you over 4 years to walk its coastline, if you ever felt like doing that. To make everything a bit more manageable, Canada is divided into 13 parts, 10 provinces, and 3 territories. Just number 2. Canadian weather. Unless you're living on the British Columbia coast, or to a lesser extent, parts of southern Ontario, you are almost certain to experience cold, snowy winters and hot summers with short transitional seasons. If you come from a mild or warm climate, the bitter cold of a Canadian winter is sure to surprise you. It's difficult to describe how cold -25 degrees Celsius to -40 degrees Celsius can feel. But fear not, the good news is that you can come prepared with the right clothing and attitude. Another upshot is that Canadians don't take summer for granted. They know how to make the most of the warmer months. Temperature in summer can hit 40 degrees Celsius. Number 3. 2 official languages. One official language was not enough for the Canadians, so English and French have equal status over there. You don't really notice the Frenchness of the country unless you're in the eastern province of Quebec, where people are trying very hard to keep things as French as possible. There are laws enforced by the OQLF, basically the language police, to make sure everyone uses enough French. Number 4. The healthcare is free in Canada. Canada's healthcare is free if you have a health card. It's a tax-funded Medicare system where the government pays for people's basic health insurance, which is then delivered by the private sector. It's like the NHS. If you require any essential medical services, you get them for free. It just involves a bit of waiting. Prescriptions is required for prescribed medicine. Number 5. Jobs in Canada. Researching, looking for and applying for jobs in Canada can be a lengthy process, perhaps much longer than what you are used to, as you establish connections in your new home. Months can pass before you land a professional position, so you should plan accordingly to ensure your welcome to Canada goes smoothly. Your resume should be of a Canadian style. Once you registered on job portal, keep applying as much as you can. Contacts can also help getting you a job quickly. Number 6. Cost of living in Canada. Avoid a harsh welcome to Canada by knowing the basic cost of living in your adopted city before you move. If you move and are surprised by how expensive rent or transportation is, that's not the city's fault, it's yours. Research is crucial. Toronto and Vancouver, particularly the downtown areas, are relatively expensive. Rent-controlled Montreal, on the other hand, has low property values and low rent, but also lower salaries. Number 7. Canadian taxes. Canadian residents pay income taxes and sales taxes at both the provincial and federal levels. Income taxes are progressive, meaning the rate depends on your income. Meanwhile, everyone pays a goods sales tax (GST) and provincial sales tax (PST) for purchasing merchandise. GST is set at 5% of the purchase price, while PST rates vary per province, territory. Go to the Canada Revenue Agency site to know. This may sound like you have to pay a lot of taxes, but considering the country's efficient social services, think Medicare, Canada Child Benefit, Newcomer settlement services, and other benefits, you may think otherwise.